5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 29. His first throw is an interception. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anyone on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's tipped away. He's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and so adept in breaking up passes right through contact, but before they ever reach the target.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession. Sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down to force another 4th down.
Open receiver, caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's taken in by... Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll run here on 1st down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Stafford now. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Working quickly here. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He gets it headed right. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Extra point attempt coming up. And the extra point is up, and it is good. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Herbert back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's 1 quarter done. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it now.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Another try following the sack. Completed to Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up their opening drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Williams gets the 1st and still running. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
They go play action on 1st. Chargers bringing the pressure. They got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know how a wonderful EA Sports team director does his job? We're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen where you can take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
Trying again following the sack. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. His pass caught by Nakua. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Stafford to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Rams will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he works it deeper into enemy territory, past the 40. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Second and 4. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle. In this case, running right out of bounds.
So now here's third and 5. Stafford back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
That one complete to Higbee. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Handoff on second and short. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Call it no gain. Maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with third and 2. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Another run for Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked by Alohi Gilman. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Davis there to grab it. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Rams will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Throwing it just before halftime. Oh, what an effort to bring in that short throw. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. Well, Brock Martin, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. From the end zone, he's going to bring it out. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewing with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but couldn't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he can do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing now, off play action. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action on first down. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So that brings up second down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Second and 10 now. It's taken in by Williams. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Stafford now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push their lead to 4.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He'll bring this out of the end zone. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man open, complete. He's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first. Herbert. He's on the move. Can't handle the hot throw there as it winds up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Herbert now. Catch made by Chubb. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He'll throw it yet again. Brother hits another interception. And the Rams have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time. We all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He has the first over the middle. The 30. Gets the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Working across the field, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. To throw, Herbert. He's got a man left. He's across midfield into Rams territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 47. On target to Dobbins. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Herbert back to throw. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Looking for... The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Chargers have... And on this third down, Rams electing to go with a dime set. Throwing now, Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And the Rams take it away once again. The fifth time they've intercepted in this game. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Another try following the sack. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Stafford back to throw. He finds the open man there, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cup on the catch. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Throwing it again here. He beams one, deep right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Now Herbert to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Darius Williams with the INT. And the Rams bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First sack, Robert Carter. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Bringing this one out of the end zone. And not much breathing room as they begin possession at their own 5. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Throwing from near his own goal line. Try and push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. He's out in the clear. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Looking to throw it. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Crucial moment of the game here as the Chargers try for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
To throw. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Well, the Chargers are pointing, they're excited, and yes, they've got it! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Straight ahead with Williams. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's able to work this down to the 41. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. Williams gets the first and still running. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And now the Rams set for another 2-point conversion attempt. He's throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now to throw. Caught by the open man. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers lower the deficit to a single possession. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Down a score, less than 45 seconds left. They know they need to get this back. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Setting up for a decisive onside kick here. Just under 45 seconds left. And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it like they certainly were right there.
They've got first down from the 31. Williams on the carry. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. And it is just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. The Chargers call timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers place the lead down to a couple. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
One final shot here. And they can't complete the pass. Oh, they had a chance at the time, but barring a miracle, they're going to fall 2 points short. So just 1 second to go. They not only have to recover this, they've got to return it all the way. And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away. So they'll define this and take the result. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.